I met a gypsy.
What was it like growing up with a big brother that was like in that
Sick.
weird phenom era, you know? Like he was so cool.
It was sick. It was the coolest time in the world. Like I had the coolest upbringing. First of all, my parents are
Legends.
awesome. Just they're awesome.
Yeah.
Like I'm so lucky. I mean, to think being in the position I am in life, and just because of how we were raised, it wasn't easy, it wasn't too hard. It was just how it needed to be. Like they did great.
That's a fucking great point, dude.
It was
You don't want your
just
kid's
enough struggle.
life. Yeah, you don't want your kid's life to be without struggle,
Yeah.
but you don't
There
want
was
your
enough.
kid's life to be super fucking hard.
Yeah. No, and we were right there somewhere in the middle. You know, I don't know how well you know my dad or been around him, but he was always like he's just like ball of stress
He's just
kind of,
a
you know,
goal.
he's
He's a
just
goer.
like, you know, just that guy. And he was always so like, my dad's my hero. Like I look up to him in so many ways. And he's a can do everything guy, which is where I get it from. Like I'm a big tinker. I want to learn
Shirt
everything.
off, welding.
All of it. I just want to do all
Chopping
of it.
trees down.
Yeah, and that's where I get that from. And but like growing up was the sickest because that was a great dynamic with my folks, and they did a very good job, even though they had their struggles. Them too, they did a phenomenal job at showing me what the family structure should look like, even if they were at times not where they wanted to be in that family structure. It was important to put on to sort of, you know, pull the curtains and let the show go on and kind of show and present, because that actually was instrumental to me, and like how that instilled in me how it should look, how it should be, made me a better family man for sure as I grew up. Like, because not that you grew up and you learn all kinds of shit about your household that you never knew because now you've grown up,
crazy,
so it's nuts, right?
bro.
So you just grow up and you learn all kinds. You're like, what that was going on this whole, you know, whatever, just whatever wild stuff, right? And
you learn
in
that
every
your parents
category,
were just humans, just
and
like
they were
you.
just trying their best. And it's like I respect my folks more,
Knowing what they
learning
went through.
some of the stuff that they struggled to do, than I respected them before, but also understanding the value of what they showed me.
Yeah.
And then being Josh's little brother was one of the sickest things ever, because I was just Josh is such my hero too. Everything on a bike I've learned from him, and just like he's funny because him and my dad are like the same dude. So they like go back and forth, and it's funny because when we all work together, I've got to be that middle guy between them.
Yeah.
But they don't admit it, but they're like the same dude. My dad, when I know when I see him here in a couple of weeks, he'd be like, "I'm not like Josh. Josh is impatient," and he's right. Josh is impatient. But they're a lot of the same kind of